The axemen and the Varl pull away from their task to join the fight. Several die in the extended battle as blunted axes fail to kill swiftly. Eventually, the dredge retreat and the river is cleared. Okay. Some of our heroes are injured and need to rest. Yeah. We might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble. You look at Ivor, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So, what are you worried about now? I know that the accent's terrible. I apologize. I think you should make use of this trainer and his tent that we haul around everywhere. You can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing the others, not when it comes to protecting your own. Let's bank the ships and make sure you're ready by challenging your skills. Alright, we'll do this. We'll also rest up a bit, because our fighters need to rest. Hold on. First we'll talk to Ivor. Okay. Watch for a moment as Ivan, Yuno's apprentice at the mender, found nearly dead at Ridgehorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, eh? Care to give it a try? Mending me, I think I said exactly the same thing the first time a mender asked me to try. I thought you had to be born under a blood moon or be from a certain clan. Certainly helps if you suckled from a she-wolf as a babe. Ivan smiled. Sorry. Anyone can be a mender, but the training can be difficult. I'm not sure I like the way that sounds. You've already completed many of the lessons, tending to wounds, endurance trials, focus, and amid distraction. It comes naturally to you. Then what would I have to do if I said yes? You'd have to practice day and... Ivan looks up towards the unmoving sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit. It wouldn't be easy. It might not even be popular with the clansmen. They're a little skittish around Yuno and me. You're not making it sound that great. I've never been much of a recruiter, but mending has its own advantages, both on and off the battlefield. Like killing someone who lost an arm to a sunder? Ivan grins and picks up the arm. Hopefully not. Anyway, mull it over and we'll talk about it again. I've got to check on the fighter who was wearing this. Alright, so at some point we may be able to choose to turn Elet into a mender. I don't know if that's good or bad, honestly, because, you know, it could be, I don't know. She may, like, earn good healing powers, which would be okay if enemies ever attacked my shields. But she may also lose her ability. I don't know. Like, if there's a chance to turn her into like a Rook, where she can also hit close range, we're doing that, because sucks not having Rook, honestly. Anyways, well, come on in this, let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. I say that because he's missing teeth. After a quick assessment, he says, "Yep, looks like you could stand to learn a few things. I've got five challenges for you, and if you can finish them all before we get to Oberring, I'll let everyone know you've impressed me." Ha! Sven's laughter is full of phlegm. Let's start with a few of the basics. You think about what he's saying. You feel up to the challenge? And we'll give it one go. Then we begin, Sven barks. Okay. I'm gonna do this once. If I pass it, great. If I fail, it doesn't matter. Moving on. I do think we get renown for completing, so that's good. Now the reason you look at this doesn't look too hard. We've got to do specific things. All right. We've got to form a shield wall. We got to kill an enemy using puncture, enemy's armor damage. Kill him. Archer is stationary, and use heavy impact to damage 3 enemies. We know what heavy impact is. We're ready to go. Okay. First up, we're gonna go ahead and form a shield wall. Now, the reason this sucks is because I've had to pretty much completely sacrifice Hakon each time. And obviously, being my biggest damage dealer, that's not great. And they all target Hakon specifically. Luckily, what just happened there was great. Now, are you running away? Yeah, because there's not enough of them in one place. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do a sniping shot here and just do a little bit of damage from far away. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get hack on there. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a go. Glad this is what happened. He's gonna be crazy weak. Hakon's actually gonna kill him. And damn it, he moved. Gonna let Hakon rest. Alright, and we're gonna move her. We're actually gonna go ahead and do this. No! Shouldn't have done that. Doesn't count as puncture. What I just did. Alright. See, this is actually not bad. Actually, yeah, it might be better to do that. Get this. I'm gonna have to do this, even though I really don't want to. And it's only gonna hit. Oh, it got all three actually, and killed one. Is anyone severely weakened? Is she gonna be able to kill him? Yes, we just beat this. Wow, that went really, really smoothly. Lost one guy, but it's okay. They're not real people. Oh boy, that was mean. Oh, out of water. Makes a bad noise. All right, very good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, check back frequently for more challenging sessions or anytime you feel like you want to try some stuff out. All right, we gotta get rid of this skull. Yeah, I'm fully aware. There we go, and we're good, and people are happy. Now, someone did get a promotion, and I think I might want to promote him. Where is he at? Here he is. Okay, promote him. Yeah, because he's weird. High stats, increase your item rank, continue. Yeah, 7 renown is not bad. Yeah, there he goes. Now he does more damage. That's very good. Very, very good. Now I'm going to get rid of Ivan for Hakon, actually. Yeah, but that's not where we're positioning him. I think that'll probably be what we want to do. Yep. Alright. Backing out, and we will be leaving. Alright, now this is where I made it to. Basically leaving from here. So, yeah, I've not made it this far. I quit out right there. And it was 8 days when I did that. Oh, good. Look at all the food freshly placed in the supply carts. What's all this about? What's all this about? You ask Odlif. The clansmen are trying to help as much as possible now, she says. Whenever they can, they'll forage for nuts and berries or fish and hunt. Okay. She hands you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive by keeping us fed. That is very, 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 very fantastic. I'm going to get some water because I'm going to keep getting thirsty. Oh no, bad timing, bad timing. And I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I know it didn't take all that long, but it took longer than I wanted it to. Okay. A desperate-looking lot of adults in overalls stand on the shoreline, waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere with Ivor. They look hungry, but can't wait. Probably look similar. Yeah, I don't know. They look hungry, but can they be trusted? Toss supplies to them as you pass, but don't stop. Slow the boats and ask for their needs. The basics, Navarro says. Food, safety, trade routes are empty. The two dozen humans half look like they've seen battle. Come on board, we'll have food and safety. I'm gonna do this. Everyone carefully files onto a couple of the less burdened ships and starts eating. Navarro says, which you take as his name and his appreciation. I'm glad we did that, because we lost 9 clansmen. We lost some supplies. That's okay. I don't know why we lost 5 supplies, but we did. A crowd begins to cheer from one of the longships as a man struggles with his fishing net. As his catch nears the surface, some voice concern. You're close enough to make out a large shape and what looks like fur or hair in the net. Fire an arrow into the mast. Keep watching as the man hauls it out. Bear cub! Bear cub! Shouts the man with the net. Let me see it. Long dead. What's it mean? Superstitions blow across the ships like a gale. Talks of plague and famine makes eyes go wild. You notice Bolverk at the bow of his ship, staring at the cub and brooding more than usual. Oh, goody. That was kind of weird, now I think about it. Okay. Shouts from one of the rear longship grabs everyone's attention. The quick construction is proving faulty, and the ship is taking on water fast. With dredge on the bank and all the other ships almost at capacity, you consider your options. Make the longships for repairs, have the clansmen board other ships, dump supplies to make room on other longships. Ask shipwrights for advice. We'll need her out of the water, says one. Nonsense! Just plug the holes with some cloth and tar for now, says another. As they argue, clansmen begin jumping from the sinking vessel, grabbing for ropes and extended oars. Most make it aboard other ships, but not all. Oh, didn't make enough time. I'm okay with that. I didn't want to have to stop yet. Maybe we should have. It may have not been that bad. Smoke from a village catches everyone's attention. The longships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on can hold many more, Ivor says. You feel the governor's gaze on you, and he slowly shakes his head. You might resupply us for our trouble. Ivor cocks an eyebrow. And who will resupply them when they realize the trade routes are blocked by dredge? You give him a look and wave the ships to shore. When the ship lands, you and a few others rush toward the smoke, but the closer you get, the stranger the situation. There's no sounds of battle or people panicking to put out fires. Keep going, Bolverk growls. We'll see what the dead are carrying. Navarro's comment defies tradition, but so do many things about him. Push on the village and investigate. Of course! A barn is the only thing burning, no one around. Unusual, Odov says. Some kind of trick? Feels that way. Let's get back to the ships. Not sure, but looks for spies while we're here. Maybe to fire trap someone else. While everyone looks for buckets of water, some Varl carry a full yaks. I don't know what that is. Through to douse the barn. The door and the front wall are soon smoking charred remains easily kicked open. Fortunately, there is nothing of note inside. They slowly trudge back to the ships and Fyruga pacing. We were ambushed by some bandits while you were away, says. They took off in a ship with supplies, so we'll be even more crowded now. Makes me think we shouldn't be helping anyone but ourselves from now on. Others voice their agreement. Doing good. We're doing good. God damn it, I forgot how bad, not how bad, but how, how bad the situations are. And thank God they forged some supplies. A large clump of hazelnut trees looks like a good place for clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around leather-wrapped balls of rags. You notice a Varl on the edge of the clearing, slightly staring into the woods. He's watching a long dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in these woods. The Varl's whisper still loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. It looks at you and the Varl before slowly backing up. Yes. Your arrow wedges in between two plates of stone armor, and the dredge cries out in a strange warble. It runs, eluding your second shot before disappearing in the trees. The Varl, who made no move to chase the dredge, says, "We'd better get everyone to stop looking for food and head back to the boats." He sounds vaguely irritated. Oh, well, good though. Everyone watches the shoreline in silence, but no sign of dredge its forces spotted. Some complain about running from a single dredge, but most just stay quiet and vigilant. But we got food, that's important, and our decline, and moral didn't decline that much. We have very few fighters.
Carved rock on a vacant island. Azalai's godstone almost looks lonely.
It's vaguely Irish, honestly. But I guess that's Alette's voice. Yeah, not so good.
She's even more beautiful than the songs say.
She doesn't look to be in a good shape, she's crying, not crying, crawling. And only got one arm, or this one's wrapped around, kinda can't tell. The clansmen of Varl are admiring the godstone when you notice some are missing.
It's bulwark and there's ravens, Elio says. They looked rather upset by my music and all the singing.
He shrugged.
If they'd rather hang around that large cart instead of joining us, I won't take it personally. But come closer. Let me introduce you to Asali, the god of streaming waters. She is the curves of every river, a guide for those of us traveling unfamiliar lands.
The scholar runs a finger over a small etching in the stone.
Inscriptions from all those who were lost, but found a way back home with our help.
Listen to more of Elio's tale? Yeah, of course.
Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill.
Elio looks at the ropes tied around parts of her and smiles.
Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year, so people are always trying to make sure she stays put.
Elio looks at you, grinning.
Have you the strength to hold her a gift with which to entice her?
Pull on one of the stronger ropes. You wrap your hands around one of the large ropes and begin to pull. It feels pointless as expected, and Asilia's godstone does not budge. Suddenly, you are joined by Hakon and Ivor, who lend their great strength. Others quickly join until the ropes snap, and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. Good. You return to where the clansmen have set up camp and see a woman torn in robes slipped from your tent. A woman in torn robes slipped from your tent. She blends into with the other families and are making sure nothing is amiss in your tent. You let it go. What? I got points. What? Yes, I know. I'm not ready. I am, but I want to talk to Hakon. He's my friend. The two Varl look deep in conversation, but Ivor catches your eye and waves you over.
So they've all armed themselves and are running from something. But what? Hakon's becoming a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivation of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their women fight until recently. Good thing, too, we might have lost the Great Wars.
You think about what you say. It's happened back then, sirs, there's a darkness coming. Has anyone ever talked to Dredge? We're gonna do this one. Okay.
But what Volker says and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the Dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war.
If they've learned to crack the ground and call it giant serpents,
then we're all dead and just don't know it yet.
What's happened back then?
A great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dredge attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set, You'd wake up to the sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Yovna probably told you never to get close to pushing them back to the depths they call home.
Actually, I've never said much about the past.
Oh?
Eva says nothing, just holds back on stare.
Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime.
Oh, that got a little oddly British, Scottish, whichever. Has her never talked to Dredge. Both of our look at each other.
There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense called tales about the sound of a Dredge voice making skin fall off.
So there's no communication between the enemy? Is that normal?
We were too busy killing to worry about a fireside hat. Besides, they only ever make warbling sounds. I'd guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be the Volca. But good luck getting them to give you a straight answer.
You think about what to say. I'll leave you two figuring out the big issues.
You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, Dredge or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say if it's us or them, we make sure we're still standing. I'm bothered more by your decision to destroy Edentolf's bridge. Let it go, Hakon. It was the best decision at the time. To collapse a bridge that cost thousands of our lives to build. If it weren't for your damned horns, Yngvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human.
Two giants begin trading insults and you step away, letting them vent. Okay, I know. Fine, god damn it.
Well, come on and let's have a look.
I don't need it. We need the protection. We do need some fighters. 50 should be enough to give us an edge. Okay. Oh. I think that was worth it. Got no need to rest. Could have helped morale, but morale just improves, so if it drops, we'll be even. I mean, you can't expect people to be happy all the time. Okay. The time of the cramped longship is proving too much for the children. They're climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning over the sides that touch the water. Some borrowing clansmen look annoyed. This will soon be over. Say nothing. Keep your kids by your side. We're at war until our bridge. We're all making sacrifices, you say loud enough for everyone to hear. But it won't be forever. You hear some grumbling, but the members of the caravan mostly nod their agreement. Oh, good. Didn't actually expect that to be what happened. Now 23, what day 11? Almost 12. A cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something press into your hip. You feel around and find an item in your pack, but don't remember obtaining it. Item? Acelius Trail. Oh, probably that woman. Yeah, not good, but not bad. Look around. Look around. Okay. The sheer cliffs and boulders strewn waters of the southern bank dedicate to Longship's course. What? Dictate Longship's course. The droning sound of the dredge accent their quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. Dust and mist make it hard to see ahead, and whistling, rumbling noises groans all around. Okay, yeah. Waterfall! Shouts the sharp-eyed Nid from the bow of her longship. Oars instantly reverse, and you nearly lose your balance. Oh, thumbnail! Here's the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Oh, it took a long-ass time to find the thumbnail. By the way, that was quite the pain. I think it's good, because I've seen some other LP thumbnails of this, and they're just using the Banner Saga 1's, title screen with Banner Saga 2 on it, and I thought that's not good. Not to insult other LPers, but guys, come on. That's not thematically appropriate, because Rook or Alette is dead in this game, so, you can't have both. What the hell do I do? The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds your thoughts. All the clansmen you picked up keep the ships from being nimble, but only 2 fall to the power of the overwhelming current. Still, screams of the families, fighters, and Var are difficult to move past. We don't have that many. Yeah, we do. Yeah, of course. The remaining ships' rowers pull hard, headline for the dredge-lined northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp, split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boats, sinking in mud under the weight of their armor. Not good. The long ships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, you look at those nearby. Gris, a stout Var warrior, and a few others like him look ready to rush the dredge. Bolverk and his company are close to you, hauling their sealed car off the ship. You consider your options. Olaf, can you keep the dredge off of us? We could use some help from the Ravens, Bolverk. Gris, make an opening in their ranks. Follow me, we'll push them back. Gris, make an opening in their ranks. Without questioning your authority, the stout Var grunts in agreement. 5 other Var join him and push forward into a dredge onslaught while you ready your attack.